Hello guys, this is Henry. Welcome to Celebrity Family Trees. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the family tree of Marilyn Monroe. Not only was she related to Benjamin Franklin, but she was also descended from royalty. She was born on June 1st, and she was born in Los Angeles, California. She was one of the most famous singers, actors, and models at the time. She was considered one of the most beautiful women in the world, if not the most beautiful. She even met Queen Elizabeth, and she was the second most photographed woman in history. She died on August 5th, 1962, in Los Angeles, California, of overdose, and she died at the age of 36. Her real name was Norma Jean Mortensen. She was the daughter of Charles Gifford and Gladys Monroe. Her last name is Mortensen through her mother's marriage to Martin Mortensen. She had 4 half-siblings, 2 of them dying at a young age. Doris died at the age of 12, and Robert died at the age of 15. Her father was absent and left shortly after she was born. She never knew who her father was, but in 2022, they did a DNA test and they figured out that it was Charles. He was born in Rhode Island and he died in California. He had 4 wives and her mother had 5 husbands. He was the father of Charles Gifford Jr. and Doris Gifford and Marilyn Monroe. Her mother had Marilyn, Bernice Baker, and Robert Baker. Her brother Charles fought in World War II and on D-Day, and he was a Navy veteran. Her sister Bernice was a writer and wrote a book about what it was like growing up with Marilyn. So Gifford was the son of Frederick Gifford and Elizabeth Tennant, and her mother, Gladys, was the daughter of Otis Monroe and Della Hogan. Now, the reason that her name was Marilyn Monroe is because Marilyn decided that she wanted it to be because Monroe sounded better than Gifford. Also, it was her stage name, and Monroe was mostly English and British. So Elizabeth's father, William, was from England, and so was her mother, and same with Frederick's mother and father. Now the Monroe surname comes from Scotland, and if we go all the way to the root, you'll see a man called Donald Monroe. He was the first leader of Clan Monroe, and it was mostly a Scottish family, and there were lots of nobles. So his father, Frederick, was the son of Charles Gifford and Susan Elmy, which both of them were English. If you go up 8 generations from Charles, he is a descendant of Governor Thomas Mayhew. He was the governor of Martha's Vineyard, which is an island in Massachusetts. Now, his assistant, Peter Fowler, was the maternal grandfather of Benjamin Franklin. Now, if we go to her maternal side, her mother was the daughter of Della Hogan. She was the daughter of Tifford Hogan and Charlotte Nance. Now, Tifford was mostly English, a little bit Dutch. Her mother, Charlotte, was a descendant of her man, Oakdengraff, forgive me if I said that wrong, was the son of John William of Cleve, and John William was the son of Maria Habsburg of Austria. Now she was the daughter of Ferdinand I, Holy Roman Emperor, and Anne of Bohemia and Hungary. Ferdinand I was the son of Philip the Handsome and Joanna the Mad of Castile. He reigned from 1556 to 1558 after his brother died, which was Charles V, probably the most powerful, or one of the most powerful Holy Roman Emperors. He was the king or emperor of the Holy Roman Emperor, the king of Spain, Naples, Sicily, Burgundy, Austria, Bohemia, and Hungary, and a lot of territories in America. He was the son of Philip the Handsome, also called the Fair, and he was the first Habsburg ruler of Castile. He reigned from 1478 to 1506. Now his wife, Joanna the Mad, was the Queen of Aragon from 1516 to 1555. Now, the reason she was called the Mad is because she had hallucinations and she was also schizophrenic. She was the sister of Catherine of Aragon. She was the first wife of Henry VIII, and she was later divorced so Henry could marry Anne Boleyn. For those who don't know, Castile and Aragon were former territories that existed in Spain. Now, she was the daughter of Ferdinand II of Aragon and Isabel I of Castile. Together, they ended up uniting a lot of territories in modern-day Spain. Now, he reigned from 1479 to 1516, and he was the first one to sponsor Christopher Columbus in 1492. He conquered the kingdom of Naples, and he conquered most of Navarre, which are a territory in Italy, and Navarre is in Spain. So he ended up getting Muslims out of Spain, and he took part in Reconquista. So with him, he ended it, but it started in 722 AD, and basically all it was is Christians fighting against Muslims. So the Christians wanted to expel Muslims out of the Iberian Peninsula, which is Spain and Portugal. She was the first to be called Queen of Spain, and so was Ferdinand. She reigned from 1474 to 1504. If there's any more celebrities you want to see, please comment them. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you did, and see you guys later.